Hello students, today we are going to talk about azygos vein. Now this is one of the important vein in your thoracic cavity and that plays a role in connection of superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Now why as a physiotherapist we need to know about it because we have as in cardiophysiotherapy, our main role in cardiophysiotherapy or cardiopulmonary physiotherapy is to improve the function of heart. So one of the heart function is venous return, and that is done by superior vena cava or inferior vena cava. So there is a connection between superior vena cava and inferior vena cava is done through azygos vein. So that's why we need to have a brief picture or brief idea about what is azygos vein, how that whole structure is formed. In reality, it is very important structure. So now we'll see the whole azygos vein in detail. So we can see over here in this diagram. So this portion is making superior vena cava, and here is the inferior vena cava. And in between these two vena cava, there is an azygos vein. Okay, so these are the structure which is making azygos vein. So it drains the thoracic wall, the blood from venous blood from the thoracic wall and the upper lumbar region. So the blood from the abdominal area, upper abdominal area, and the thoracic wall will be drained by the azygos vein into the superior vena cava. It connects the superior and inferior vena cava. That's why it is having very important role over here for the venous return. And azygos, so what is the meaning of azygos? It is unpaired, which is not having any pair. Okay, so here it occupies upper part of the posterior abdominal wall and posterior mediastinum. So this azygos vein is like holding up the upper part of your posterior abdominal wall and posterior mediastinum. So it is formed by the union of lumbar azygos vein, right subcostal vein, and right ascending lumbar vein. So the lumbar azygos vein, which is also known as the abdominal part of the azygos vein. So how that azygos vein is present in the thoracic cavity, the portion of the azygos vein which is there in the abdominal cavity is called as lumbar azygos vein, and it lies right to the lumbar vertebra. Then the other one is right subcostal vein. So right subcostal vein, it accompanies the corresponding artery, the right subcostal artery, and then you have ascending lumbar vein. So all these things, the right ascending lumbar vein, the lumbar azygos vein, and right subcostal vein, they are forming together and making this here azygos vein. So before moving on the relation, we need to know the course, how it is formed. So this azygos vein, it is entering into the thorax via passing through the aortic opening into the diaphragm. So in diaphragm, we have diaphragm, the muscle which is differentiating or which is separating abdominal cavity and thoracic cavity. So thoracic cavity or abdominal cavity could separate करता है. In that you have multiple openings. Okay. तो उसमें से जो एक opening होगा, which is allowing the passage of aorta, same from that area, the azygos vein is going to enter from the abdomen into the thoracic cavity because it has to go towards the heart. That's why it is coming from abdominal cavity to the thoracic cavity. It ascends up to the fourth thoracic vertebra. Then it arches forward over the uh, right lung root or root of the right lung, and then it ends by articulating with the superior vena cava by piercing into the pericardium. So in that way, the whole thing, the whole course of your azygos vein you will get. So if you see the relationship anteriorly at the azygos vein, you will be having your esophagus. Then posteriorly, it will be having lower 8 thoracic vertebra. So here we can see this green color is making your azygos vein, and that behind that you will be having the lower 8 thoracic vertebra, that is from T5 to T12 vertebra will be there. Then right side, it is formed by right lung and pleura and greater splanchnic nerve, while the left side, it will be having thoracic duct, aorta. These two structures will be present in the lower part, while in the upper part, it will be having esophagus, trachea, and vagus nerve. So in that way, the relationship of your azygos vein will be seen. So after moving from relation will go on the tributaries. Now the veins, they don't have branch, they will be having tributaries. So all the tributaries will connect together and will make one bigger vein. Just arteries will be having the branches, but the veins, they have tributaries. So we can see over here, this one is azygous vein, this is superior vena cava, this one is inferior vena cava, and that is going to get open into the right atrium. So between the superior vena cava and inferior vena cava, we will be having this azygos vein. So this azygos vein will be having the first tributary is known as right superior intercostal vein. So right superior intercostal vein is formed by the union of second, third, fourth posterior intercostal vein. So they will be making right superior intercostal vein. Then 5th to 11th, right posterior intercostal vein. So the right superior intercostal vein is made by second, third, and fourth posterior intercostal vein, and that they are forming, combining together, and they are making your right superior intercostal vein. While on the other hand, uh, the other tributaries, which is from the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. In that way, the 5th to 11th right posterior intercostal vein, then it will be having connection with the hemiazygos vein. So here you will see this one is hemiazygos vein on the other side. So from the other side, this is on the right side. On from the left side, it is having hemiazygos vein, and accessory hemiazygos vein. So this is hemiazygos vein. We can see over here, this is hemiazygos vein, and this is accessory hemiazygos vein. So they are connecting with your azygos vein. So that is also another tributaries. Then it has right bronchial vein and several tributaries from the esophageal vein, pericardial and mediastinal vein. So all these will be forming together to make an azygos vein. The next is hemiazygos vein or inferior hemiazygos vein. Any way you can say hemiazygos vein or inferior hemiazygos vein. So here, this hemiazygos vein is a mirror image of the lower part of the azygos vein. So we have, see, this one is azygos vein. This is hemiazygos vein. So the lower part of the azygos vein is a mirror image of hemiazygos vein. तो जो azygos का lower part होता है वो same like hemiazygos vein होता है on the other side, only the lower part. So this one is formed by union of the left lumbar azygos vein, left ascending lumbar, and left subcostal vein. So they are making your hemiazygos vein. And the pores, if you see, again, this is going to get entered into the thoracic cavity through the crus of diaphragm. Then it ascends on the left side of the lumbar vertebra and left side of the vertebra through the thoracic vertebra. It will ascend upward. At 8th thoracic vertebra, it will turn toward the right. So from left side, it will be turning towards the right. So we can see over here, this is the left side hemiazygos vein. Somewhere around the 8th thoracic vertebra, it is turning towards the right side, and then it will join with the azygos vein. So in that way, it is making your hemiazygos vein. The tributaries of the hemiazygos vein, if you see, it is by 9th to 11th left posterior intercostal vein and esophageal vein. So they are making your hemiazygos vein. The next and the last one from this structure is your the accessory hemiazygos vein or superior hemiazygos vein. So superior by name we can say this will be in the upper part. So this is again a mirror image of upper part of the azygos vein. So here we have azygos vein. The mirror image of upper part of azygos vein is making the accessory hemiazygos vein. So we can see the like pore, if you see, it begins from the medial end of the 4th or 5th intercostal space, and they descend on left side of the vertebral column. So they will be descending, okay, from 5th or 4th or 5th intercostal space, they will descend downward, and then at T8, at 8th thoracic vertebra, we can see here from 4th or 5th intercostal space, it will descend downward at 8th thoracic vertebra. It is crossing toward the right side, and then it is joining the azygos vein. So in that way, it is making your accessory hemiazygos vein. and this has the tributaries by the accessory hemiazygos vein has the tributaries by fifth to eighth left posterior intercostal vein and left bronchial vein. So here we come at the end of these three important venous structure. They were azygos vein. So azygos vein we can see on this side. On the right side you have azygos vein, which is joining your superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. On left side, it is not in the continuation, it is making hemiazygos and accessory hemiazygos vein. So these two structure are mirror image of azygos, which is on the right side. Same way on the left side, you have these two vein, and in that way, it is making one of the important venous structure of your thoracic cavity. So I hope you are clear with this topic. If you have any doubt, do let me know. You can send me message. And if you like the content, please like, subscribe the channel. Okay, that is going to help me. That is going to inspire me to do further work to make the anatomy easy for the physiotherapy students. Okay, thank you.